We gonna do the video or not? You don't even have any food over here yet.
You don't listen to anything I tell you, do you?
Not really.
Like an hour ago, I told you we had this dropped off by courier and that we were in deep shiz.
Shiz.
Do you remember this?
Yeah, somewhat.
Do you even know what this is?
No.
It's a cease and desist letter from one Ian K. Kindheimer at Peep This Out Reviews, Los Angeles, California. Our nuts are going to be in a vice if we don't get a lawyer right now and have them go through this. Every bit of this. We can't use any phrases related to Ian. We can't say anything about his likeness. There's a list of words on here, 75 words long. Frosty, bomb sexy. I don't even know what some of these words mean. Saline? Why can't we use that word?
I don't know.
You don't care, do you? You don't know who we're dealing with here. You have no friggin' clue.
I have no clue.
You just think that is a big name and is a horrible, horrible man right now in Hollywood. Ian K has done things that make him and Suge Knight look like a Boy Scout. Ian K once ran 3 blocks to get a man, not just a man, the man, Suge Knight at the height of his powers, to come back in his front yard and get dog turds out with a scooper. Same Ian K that has dropped this on us now. We have to move on it immediately. We don't have time to review the Grand Mac. The only thing I can think we can do is I've already eaten the Grand Mac again because I'm fat. We made the video last year. Jump in the car with me while I'm going to see the lawyer. We'll just do one of them things like they do in the movies. What do you call it? A commentary.
All right.
Sound good? You know, we might as well consult our lawyer while we're there because nothing in fast food is original. And the minute we do this, every one of these lazy, layabout, no good, shiftless fools are going to be doing the same thing.
Bomb Frosty.
They're not going to do the old Ian K review the McRib 3 times. No, they're just going to review it once and talk over it with new material. Anything you want to kick Ian on the way out the door? This is it. Last time we're going to get to say anything.
He's not the kind of guy I want to kick. He's very
Anybody that narrates horror movies is a guy I don't want to mess with. You just think this dude's a player in Hollywood. Ian just does what he wants. He's worked on every TV show, behind the scenes. Makes Kevin Spacey look weak. All right, let's do this commentary. I got to get to that lawyer. Super pumped. It's like we're making a Hollywood blockbuster. We're talking over video footage. Are you pumped about that?
Absolutely.
Right here we've got 2 of the Grand Macs. All the grease a man can eat, plus more. What do you remember about this?
Nothing. I actually don't remember anything about this video.
That is not anything different than usual. I'll fill in the spaces. You'd never had a Big Mac, and this was your first Grand Mac.
Really?
Let me just say you were not impressed.
No. Actually, I do remember that. I do remember, like, not having a Big Mac until, like, this point. So, I lied. There's a little bit that I remember.
Let me just say that if this was your doorway to a Big Mac, you probably closed the door and locked it.
Probably.
We'll get to that rating a little while later. I had a Grand Mac just the other day in preparation for this. We were going to do 2 tonight, but things did stop us from accomplishing our goal. So we just moved forward in life, and we're here, driving down the road, going to see the lawyer, talking about, reminiscing about the Grand Mac. One question while we're looking at that one pickle that looks like, you know, it fell out of a dude's pocket.
Yeah.
Did they not have another pickle? Couldn't spare one? Have you ever done a food review driving down the road before with no food?
I haven't.
Top that, KBD. He's trying to as we speak.
God, that does not look good.
Well,
That really looks horrible.
Here's some actual insight while we're doing it. The worst part of this burger is that giant piece of bread in the middle. It dilutes everything. It's like a piece of sandwich bread. It kills it dead. If that piece of bread was smaller or thinner or not there, I think I would like the Grand Mac a lot more. A lot of starch.
A lot of starch.
And I'm sure I'm telling you that as I talk with my hands, flock of seagulls. Half a flock of seagulls. You got half a Hawkman going.
You see, I forgot how much I grew my hair out. I grew that out a lot. A lot.
Yeah, you can grow hair. Rub it in, why don't you? Talking to a bald man that way. Now watch a bald man get fat. That's a tasty burger. I'm just tempted just to sit here and make weird sounds as I watch myself eat, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to get these 3 bites in, and then I'm going to drop the knowledge that I just gained the other day by eating this crap burger. Here in a moment, after this 3rd bite, I don't know if you remember, we do something different. I turn off the camera and eat the entire burger before we go forward.
I don't remember that.
It's a factism. You'll see in a moment.
I don't know why we did that.
I wanted to give the burger a chance. As I explained, sometimes with certain items, people really want it to be, good and succeed, and I refused to lie, so I gave it a chance. And you know what happened when I gave it a chance?
It was great.
No, regretfully not. It still sucked. But I could say, without a doubt, I had just eaten that whole sloppy, greasy, nasty piece of poo. And I lived to tell the tale. Now we'll break into the review. You originally gave this a 78. You weren't enthused. It was messy. You thought there was too much mac sauce. I agreed, but we didn't make much sense of it when I reviewed this. There was too much mac sauce, but the taste was diluted. In a Big Mac, you don't need as much sauce. It's concentrated. I then went on to brag that I could eat a Big Mac while driving down the road. You were less than impressed, as you can see by your face. That's your I don't care face right there.
Is it legal to eat and drive? Can you get a ticket for that?
I suppose you can, but what are you, some kind of narc? You gonna call the cops on me for eating a Big Mac?
Yeah,
you gonna have me pulled over? I want to see them, have the evidence by the time they get me. So we've talked about it being messy. We've talked about it being diluted. Your score was a 78. My score last year was an 82. My burger looked better this time, but I'm still going to give it an 81. It's not that great. If the Mac Jr. was on point, it's a superior burger. This year, we just did it. It went way down with us because of a variety of things happened with the Mac Jr. People are telling me that we got robbed, we got screwed, we got hosed. No more euphemisms. Euphemisms? That's a word.
Yes,
no more euphemisms for taking one in the hidey hole, because I like our AdSense. I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
That 3 cents a day we make makes all the difference.
That's right.
The smaller creators will tell you that we drive around in Lamborghinis with all that money we're making.
Not true.
All right, back to this sandwich. This whole voiceover thing is very difficult, especially when I can't use my hands. Look at me. I'm using my hands. That's expression. I'm driving a car. I'm steering. I can't do that.
Yeah, this is all new to us, so.
Do me a favor. As I talk, sit over there and move your hands around for me.
All right.
All right, you got that?
I got it.
All right. Now I feel much better. Wow, man, this is super simple. We got that review right out of the way. It's so much easier when the food's not around and you don't have to do the 1, 2, 3 bites. You can just say, hey, 81.
It is.
Maybe we should just start doing that. We'll just, turn the camera on and go, 78, and then start talking about other stuff. And then people can determine what we're grading that day. They can guess, like Oreo mystery cookie. Because we are bound by the laws of this video, and only this video. Let's get a conversation in real quick before it ends. We have no idea when it's going to come up. Did you see that YouTube is refusing to give plaques of accomplishment to people for no reason whatsoever other than they don't like them?
No, I haven't seen. That's a bummer, though.
Yeah, your main man, Keemstar, was all over it on Twitter this morning. He vowed to get to the bottom of it. After he went on Drama Alert and called somebody a liar, and then he was proven wrong, and then he vowed to get to the bottom.
Is it that big of a deal, though? I mean, a plaque.
It's just kind of demoralizing, though. It's just like one more thing. I want my 100,000 plaque. If we got there, I would want it.
Yeah.
And the letter that these people are sent basically says some stuff like plus, minus, maybe, plus, minus. That's why you're not getting it.
Yeah, that's corny.
Not a reason. It says you could be one of these things, and they're none of those things. I think the language was something like, well, you may or may not have a community strike. You may or may not have these problems. And none of these people had any problems on their channel. Damn. And they were getting advertisements and revenue, but yeah. YouTube said they weren't worth whatever the little plaque is called, the play button.
That hurts.
It does hurt. That would be the final straw, I think.
You think so?
I think so. If YouTube would just hurry up, run us up to 100,000 subs, and then not give us a button, we'd probably be out of here.
Game over.
In a few years.
In a few years.
Sooner or later, because I've heard it takes a long time to get the button anyway. So it'd take us a while to figure it out.
I've heard that too. How hard can it be to send a button? How many buttons are they sending every day? You know what I'm saying? Why does it take months?
For 100,000? Shoot. While we were making this video, our neighbor just, started a channel and got 100,000 subscribers. We're just, we're not that good apparently.
I guess.
Except for all the people the AdSense got discontinued. In a roundabout way, that made me feel like we're a little better than we really are. It seems like everybody in the world got demonetized, and yet everybody in the world's got more subs than us. And they started a week ago.
Stay sexy.
All right, guerrilla style. We just had to come in. We finished everything. Ian K., our lawyer says we're in the clear. You may never hear your name on this channel again, my friend. And you'll rue the day that happened. But believe me. I like that. Look at that. That's cool. We're not done with you. We're not done with you, Mr. K.
We're not done, Ian.
Oh, went with the first
yeah,
man.
That's right. It's personal now.
That's all we got. Until next time, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can find us on all social media. Mr. Happy 0121.
Stay vigilant.
Especially you, Ian. Eye on you, buddy. Turn this camera off now.
Bomb Frosty, stay sexy.